Hey everybody, it's Mr. Bold here. Wanted to talk to you about a new word you're going to be reading about in this week's magazine article. What the word is climate. You probably heard that word before, but I want to make sure you understand what it means. It's spelled CLIMATE, and climate is, according to the dictionary, it's typical weather or atmosphere of a place year after year. Now, if I was just talking to someone, trying to put that in my own words, I'd probably say that it's weather over time. Because in January, it's usually cold and snowy here, but in July, it's usually very hot and dry. So that's the weather over time. It's how it usually is. Now, synonyms we know are words that mean the same. So words like climb, and the dictionary had these two words: environmental condition. Should I spell it right? Because that's those are words that we would use to talk about climate, or that would mean the same thing. And a word that was the opposite, an antonym, would be an abnormality. So an abnormality, it's not normally like this. It's if it's warm in February, we might say that's an abnormality because it's usually not warm in the Tri Cities in February. It's usually cold. That's not our normal climate. So if I was going to make a picture of it, and this is always interesting when I make pictures on the computer here, I would probably, just to keep it simple, I might draw a few raindrops. Oops, I gotta tell it what I want to do. Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like a guy whose feet are too big for his bed. And there's my raindrops. Aren't those amazing? Almost as good as my singing, which is also amazing. And another uh, picture, or another thing I might draw to think of climate. Oh, that didn't work. Let me try one more time. Maybe to make some lines here to make a barely adequate snowflake. And I might make a couple of them if I was doing that, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. So, this might show a pretty wet climate there. If you've got a lot of snow and rain, there's a lot of precipitation in the air. So, what are some ways we would use that word climate in a sentence? We might say, and let's stick with our focus here on the Tri Cities. The Tri Cities has a dry climate with hot summers and cold winters, because we have varied temperatures, but we have very little precipitation in our area. Once in a while, there's an abnormality where we get some snow, uh, or a lot of snow, but most of the time we don't get lots of snow and we don't get lots of rain here. So that's the meaning of the word climate. You're going to see that a lot in this week's work. And I'm going to share another video with you later on this week. So keep looking at the streams, or at the slides, excuse me, for the new word of the day. And we'll see you on Zoom. Have a good rest of your day.